a first and a second, but if you don't mind, let me just say one little thing. I've been the mayor for about 6 months, and I have spent more time than I can calculate making sure we do not appoint, frankly, all white boards, which is something we have rather a lot of. And while I appreciate concern, you are welcome to keep your tongue while I'm speaking, sir. While I understand that there's a lot about the board's balance of equity and inclusion that a lot of people don't understand, I do want to say I've spent a lot of time looking into the background of people and making sure that they have something that's not already on those boards. And also checking in with my fellow commissioners to make sure that they don't have someone that I don't know about, to make sure that they're getting their fair chance, regardless of their background or their socioeconomic status. And that's all I'll say about that.
All right, so that opening clip there was from one of the city commission meetings that happened on September 6th, and that's Democrat Mayor Courtney Shipley making those racist comments there, and just kind of give you some background on what was going on in that meeting. So what had happened prior to that is a citizen had pulled one of the items from the consent agenda, and he was making comments on it, and he had said something about how he hopes that the city commission, when they're appointing various people to their various boards and commissions, their sub-commissions and stuff like that, that they don't just appoint rich people. And so that's when Courtney Shipley, Democrat Mayor Courtney Shipley, she makes that racist comment about white people. And so you can hear me in the background. I'm calling her out, saying, he didn't say white people, he said rich people. And that's when she's like, sir, you're welcome to hold your tongue while I'm speaking. I mean, just a complete tyrant. And then I call her a racist, because that's exactly what she is, and that's exactly what she was doing there. And so what ended up happening in that meeting, then going forward in that meeting, is it was another long drawn out meeting. So me and my group, we spoke during general public comment, and then we left that meeting and went to another meeting. We went to the GOP, the Douglas County GOP meeting, and then went out to eat, and then came back later that evening to that same city commission meeting. And when we got there, they were speaking on an issue that had to do with it's one of the energy companies around here. And anyways, the commission was getting input from the deputy city attorney, and he was a white guy. And so I was sitting there watching this, just thinking about how Mayor Courtney Shipley had just made those racist comments earlier in that meeting, and then here was this white attorney that they were all getting input and advice from. So what I did then is I went up and I spoke. So on that agenda item, you get 3 minutes to speak as well. So I went up and spoke, and here's what I said.
My name is Dr. Justin Spees, running for Douglas County Commissioner in District 1 as a Republican candidate. Courtney Shipley, question. I noticed that Deputy City Attorney Randy Larkin is a white guy. Do you trust what he's saying as a white guy? Or do you automatically write him off, since earlier today during this meeting you made really racist comments about white men?
As I'm sure you are aware, we do not answer the questions that are brought up at public comment.
That's all right, I'll wait.
Staff.
I'll wait. Do you just completely write him off since he's a white man? Silence is violence. It's a simple yes or no. It's pretty damn insulting to say that a white person isn't capable, like you said earlier, but then you sit here and what are you believing him? Are you listening to him? Are you writing him off? Are you discrediting him? Are you discarding him? Stunning and brave, Courtney. Where's your conviction? Stunning and brave.
Are there any
All right, so the reason why I did that is to use that, to call her out and hold her accountable, and to use that silence there, as an awkward silence to, make her squirm in her seat, that we're all sitting there thinking about, those racist comments that she made, and, got her on the hot seat there. One other thing that I want to point out about all this is, that the city commission, none of the other commissioners, when she made those racist comments against white people, none of those other commissioners said anything. They weren't like, oh, whoa, what's that all about? What's all that about, Courtney? Why are you saying all that? And we got, all of them are social justice warriors up there. Amber Sellers, she every single meeting, multiple times, she's got to remind us how, she's a victim of oppression, throughout her whole life, but when it happens right there in front of her, she don't say anything. Brad Finkeldye, who's supposedly the Republican city commissioner up there, again, doesn't say anything. So what's the point of being a Republican if you ain't even gonna call out these obvious racial injustices, obvious racism going on this board? And there's no place for that in elected official government, because then, I used that time to go up and speak on it. It's a legitimate point. Now we're all, wondering, does Courtney really hate white people? Seems like it. Does the city commission really hate white people? Seems like it as well. And so that has big implications for the white people that go in there, that work for the city, and go in there and are paid to, like that attorney, to give legal advice. Are they listening to it? Are they taking it serious? Are they discrediting them? All that stuff. So let me know what you think. Leave me some comments. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you checking out my videos.